Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Today's read is going to be about special love messages from your soulmate, your divine counterpart. They feel your energy in the different sort of transitions you're working through. You know, this is really the spirit of truth time for everybody, facing the future with open eyes and responding to challenges with honesty and truth, you know, and seeing beyond illusion with beautiful clear-sightedness. And so we're receiving our messages that at one point may have seemed blocked, which is really nice. So we have three choices, you guys. We have number one, which is new beginnings, take a fresh look at life. Number two is intention, spiritual fate, spinning fate, sort of the same, right? Bravery, explore your inner wild places. So I'll give you a minute to choose, and then I will start shuffling and having a look at some things here. And you guys, I'm going to be using the Gorgeous Shaman's Oracle. I definitely feel like this is helpful in these regards, because it's things, you know, we're trying to face with enthusiasm, action, fun, excitement. You know, we're trying to be more goal orientated and be social and share our thoughts with the world, have empathy, have passion and drive to where we want to go and get in this life, and not be derailed or feel heavy, right? We want insight and clarity of vision for sure, and really wise decision making is coming in for a lot of people right now. So we're going to tap into that. So we're going to start with number one, you know, take a fresh look at life. So you have the Hunter of Honor. Oh, I love this. And the Spirit of Wisdom. So, you know, your soulmate and your divine counterpart wants you to know that, you know, honor what is important to you. Let other things go. Any heavy energies, other people's perspectives or agendas, or people trying to get you to do things for them, right? It's important that we be our own most powerful ally in where we want to go and what we're seeking, right? To feel mentally stable, to have practical application on the future that we're trying to create, you know, because I feel like you're in this kind of journeyer state that you're seeking new understanding and more depth to why you want certain things. And, you know, you're questioning things more too. You know, is this a really mature and well thought out decision, or am I being impulsive because I might be bored, or all of that? And they want you to know that you're constantly a little too hard on yourself. You know, you think that you have to produce and make and achieve, you know, to be loved and valued, and that's simply not true. You know, the Hunter of Honor is somebody who just lives their life well to a degree where they're not harmful to other people. They're just honoring who they are, and they're going their direction to be their strongest, best self. And they want you to know that they're proud of you for being this type of individual. You know, you're not buying into the fear mongering, and you're not tempted by this constant escapism that other people have. You know, you're removing the illusions that hide truth, and you understand that everything is energy. The air we breathe, our emotions, sounds, animal, people, all of that. And you understand what it feels like to interact and connect with these energies. You know, as people progress through life, familiar experiences such as pattern behaviors become more clear and evident, and they want you to pay attention to that, right? What is the energy you're adding to the environment? What is the energy you're taking on? People, socialness, other people's words, your words, and to really connect with that, so you can be light and effective, as opposed to feel like you have to overthink and problem solve for everybody and create a nice environment for everybody, right? They don't want you to have sensory overload, and they really want you to know that your intuitive intelligence is going to be guiding you really well to reduce and remove tension or toxic situations, right? You have a really big, awesome built-in warning system right now, so you're able to honor that and say, you know, the hunter knows what's going on, what's around him, how to evaluate things, and you're going to be doing that really beautiful. And with the Spirit of Wisdom, you're able to implement things that are protective for you too, because they want you to ground and shine your light on the world and let your soul shine right now. You know, your energy is distributed across all different areas of interest, and every once in a while we have to wheel it in and say, okay, well, what do I want to focus on now? Because they feel like sometimes your brain gets a little scattered. You'll start one thing, then another, and they want you to know that if you come from the spirit of wisdom, you're going to feel good and whole and complete if you finish and tie up loose ends. So you don't have all these loose strands everywhere of, oh, I started cleaning that. I started sending this email. I started cooking lunch. I started 5 different things. Let me do one thing, give it my focus and attention, have follow through, because they want you to know, they want to send you all these messages and have you receive them, this conscious awareness of them protecting, guiding you, and sending you love, being connected. Daydream, rest, have fun so they can connect with you and let you know all these little hidden nuances that they're trying to provide, right? And let your imagination soar, share your mission and ideas and passions with people, because you have genius ideas and they want you to recognize them and have them culminate into something, not just a passing whim in your head. Write things down, because you're really going to be in a beautiful imaginative stage as well, group 1. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome, you guys. Gorgeous. If you're new to my channel, yay, thank you. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below if you need a private read and you want any more messages from loved ones that have passed on, your soulmates, your higher self, whatever it is, because now is a time of deep reasoning and substantial rewards in all the different realms. Deep understanding of self and other people. So that's you guys. Number 2 is intention. The spinning fate. They right away, your soulmate wants you to know they are on their way. They're watching, they feel their energy, and they are manifesting the coming together as hard and as disciplined as they can. They're constantly envisioning you. They're constantly feeling your personality, hearing your laughter, tapping into your dreams, all of that. So let's see what some of your cards are. Ooh, you have the Ancestor of Knowing and the Dancer of Promise. So right away, they also want you to know that you have had past life experiences with them. And if you ask your ancestors and spirit guides, they can provide you with beautiful synchronistic clues of where and when. Right now, what countries are you extraordinarily interested in? Is it ancient Greece? Is it the pyramids? Do you see certain symbols? Rome, Aztec, Canadian, like every once in a while people see flags, all of that. What are you really seeing? They want you to know also with this Dancer of Promise that they promise you that they are coming towards you ethereally. They feel your energy. They also feel your strong empathetic qualities, right? And don't feel like you have to offer aid and assistance to everybody, because for a few of you, I feel like your soulmates know you're spreading yourself thin. You're constantly wondering how you can do more for others. Again, we can't feed people from an empty table. Oh, I could get this for my elderly neighbors. I should do this for my friends. I should deliver this food. I should be doing more and more. Don't tap into any of the trauma and grief that's out there. Stay off the news. They want you to know that you have to give yourself a beautiful, loving and light emotional space, right? Because you're going to be able to build resistance for higher intervention when you need it for yourself, when you're getting overloaded. Because right now, is it the time for you is clear and activation. You're cleansing your environment. Create a sacred space for yourself. Activating and clearing energy helps with your meditation. It's beneficial to creating creative space, right? And an energetic balance within the body. They know that you're feeling emotionally sensitive right now and hypersensitive to your environment, other people, the weather, atmospheric pollution, low energy activities. So stay away from things that sad music, harsh news reels, things like that, because they want you to be tapped into the beautiful, light, bright, happy, shiny energy that you're deserving of, because you're working hard right now at some long-term success goal, and they can feel that, and they are cheering you on. They see your beautiful insights and you writing things down and you having beautiful affirmations and you watching speakers and light workers that are uplifting you and getting your focus back for you to keep that up. That you don't need to be in that push-pull factor anymore. You should be in a glide and a glow and a sliding towards your goals. Like, you don't need to fight it anymore, because the universe is behind you, helping you. And don't be in the past and don't be so far in the future. When you have present awareness is where all your miracles are going to happen, right? Because you have a lot of kundalini rising. It's your choice to ignite your passion for life. And they want you to know that they know sometimes you feel bored, sluggish, isolated, and things feels like that. But we are the ones that can transition out of that energy by doing something good. And I'll tell you what, I had this morning with myself. I overwhelmed myself with tasks and things I had to do. And then I all of a sudden just got a little comatose. And then I felt a little morose and heavy and stagnant. And then I was like, you know what? What makes you feel good? Doing readings and dealing with your cards and looking at the artwork makes you feel good. I transitioned right into that. And that's another thing they want you to know. Transition into different things with ease. Don't get stuck if you've been watching Netflix for 2 hours and you feel like a lead weight is on your chest. Just sit up and do some deep breathing and play like reggae or jazz music or something that transitions you out of that focal point of, you know, feeling heavy. And you're going to be able to do that. You don't have self-restrictions that you think are really there. They're just self-imposed in your mind. They're not real. Dissolve this. Dissolve personal patterns that are no longer needed for yourself, because they see you hitting the refresh button and feeling lighter and brighter. And they want you to connect with that energy, definitely, because you know, the dancer of promises, all these good things are arriving. Expect them so you'll feel, you know, that lovely anticipation of good things arriving, group 2. So if that's you, beautiful energy. Love and light to you guys. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you want a private read. My Etsy store, everything is down there. Thank you guys for, you know, shopping and supporting all my handcrafted goodies. I appreciate it more than I can say. So beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah. Tap into that. Let go of that heavy energy. It's time for you to, you know, lift and go and be bright and happy. So now we're into number 3, bravery. Explore your inner wild places. Absolutely. So let's see your next 2 cards too. Go with this, Hunter of Vision, Hunter of Gifts. You have a game plan, you know. You have these great ideas and you have these little composites that you're starting. I want to do this. Here's my bucket list. I can't wait to walk through this for us. Go to that place, visit this site, paint, do, create, all of that. They're saying just stretch into that. Do, you know, transition beautifully out of stagnancy into movement and a higher operational self right now, because you're hunting for your gifts. You really are, and they want you to know you're going to find them. You do have all these beautiful untapped resources within yourself that you just haven't, you know, ventured in to find out what they are. Every once in a while I'll see something and I'll go, I want to try that. Whatever it is, it can be some kind of artistic approach to painting, a new medium or whatever, and I will absolutely love it. Like fine pen work, charcoal, things like that. And I'll be like, I didn't know that I had any aptitude for this. And then once I would tap into it, I'd realize this is fun. You have a lot of that. So they're saying adventure out and try different things, because you do have a lot of untapped gifts right now and you're going to unearth them. Also, your new vision, set some new visions. You know, have a mood board. What do you really feel would make you feel happy and like your time is beautifully occupied and you feel like you're lifted and enthusiastic about it, okay? Ignite this passion for life, because it is time. And practicing anything is going to make you feel like you have more control over your life and where you're going. Listen to yourself. Light your own path right now. You know, previously you may have been a little naive and thought, you know, that things just arrive. However, we have to have focus, intention, and action behind them, okay? And once we start doing things and we move in the direction of our dreams, they arrive that much more quicker. We have greater understanding that we do have to have a little focus, intention. We can wish all we want, but if we want to be have a bestseller, we have to start writing, right? That's the action behind it. And if you feel oversensitive to what you're producing, don't ask people that are critical. Don't ask people that are going to not be helpful in that manner. You know, sometimes we want to ask certain members and we want to reach out, but to whom are you reaching out? Are you reaching out to people that will help benefit your drive and your goals? Or are you asking people simply for the fact that they're friends. Like there's certain friends I ask, and I know they're cheerleaders, they'll give me honest opinions. And then there's friends that are just, they're just critical to be critical. I'm not going to ask them for that, right? I feel like this higher intervention is taking place for you where you feel good. Improvements definitely require persistence. So where do you want to improve? Be persistent with it. Eat well. Get rid of your garbage food. If you want to exercise, start just little things with stretches. Create goals with intentions right now, because they see you having follow through with your beautiful visions and becoming successful in a big way. Use concentrated focus on breathing, sounds, visualizations. I think everything is going to become more enhanced and in focus for you, and they're excited for you because you have some things on the horizon you couldn't even venture to think possible, and they're going to arrive for you because you're starting these steps with focus and intention. Beautiful ways, a lot of new questions for you. Meditation's going to hold the answer for you. Just calming down, slowing down. You're going to have a lot of improved mental clarification with things, and stop all the weird misinterpretations, disorder, and manipulations that used to happen around you because you're setting boundaries. No, thank you. I'm moving in this direction. If you would like to come along, that's fine. If not, adieu. You're not messing around. You're not spending 600 years trying to fit in somebody else's configuration. Too many parents and teachers and friends are trying to issue their opinions a little too harshly on other people. It's just one of those things where people get bored and they just talk to talk, but your energy is going to have this divine signature right now where you're just pushing forward, and the universe is reading that and saying, you are ready for success, and they're bringing it to you, and your soulmate wants you to know that they're also, bringing you this synergistic messages and synchronicities to bring you together as well, because they see you, they feel you, and they hear you, and they can't wait to be with you, group 3. So if that's you, beautiful energy. My name is Melanie. If you like this video, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, everything's available. I am going to go upload for you. I just felt like doing this because as soon as I start tapping into this energy, I feel great and invigorated, and now my energy for the day has changed, and I hope yours has as well. So always move towards whatever lifts you and makes you feel good and brightens and makes you hopeful. Evaluate what thoughts make me, sink into depths or feel heavy, and what illuminates where I want to go and how I want to feel, and reach for that, because you really are on a remarkable path now, all of you guys. So love and light to you. Again, I am going to go upload.